it's a case of one has to more or less pay one's own for care for oneself if you have the money to do it.
If I do need long-term care in the future, that's a bridge I'll have to come across, sort out when I come to that.
Well, the decision for when going into care, you're faced with the fact that if you have a savings above a certain level, you're obliged to pay for your own care, even if it means selling the home, which we had to do with my mother. We had to sell her home to finance her care, which I find very, very unfair.
I've already gone through this with my father. Because he had his own property which we had to sell, then I had to pay his full fees in the home because he had Alzheimer's, so he went into a specialist Alzheimer's home, which was, at the time, he died in 2004, and at the time I was paying just under £2,000 a month. If he hadn't had his own property, the government would have paid the full amount. So you sort of ask yourself, is it worthwhile having your property and then having to spend it on your care in that circumstance, or do you not have anything and let the government pay it?
My mother, we had to sell her home to finance her care because of the value of the house. She was over the limit for social care.
When my mother went into care, we had to pay something like £200 a week, I think.
I do think it's very unfair if you look after your money and then when you go into residential or nursing environment, you have to pay, whereas somebody else who hasn't taken care of their money gets maximum funding. I don't agree with that one little bit.
15 years ago, I signed my house over to my 2 children. If I went into care, they cannot have anything out of that money because it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to my 2 children because they cannot touch my house because it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to my daughters, on the understanding that I live in it and my wife lives in it until we die.
I haven't considered it, but I've got 1 or 2 assets that presumably would be sold, like my house, to maintain myself should I go into care.